Good morning guys, how are you all bearing up? As you can see, it's very early in the morning, Saturday morning. I'm Morecambe and Wisen it with my glasses. So, how are you all bearing up? My name's Emma, make sure you subscribe for vlogs and chats and all sorts of things. I'm going to be uploading as much as I can in the next foreseeable future and when I can. So today, obviously we're staying in the house because I've got nowhere really to go. I am going to be sorting out my little drawers for the homeschooling next week. Now, if you are new here, I will take you down. I have a huge garage. It's a bit windy. I hope it's not affecting the sound. I have a really big garage down here. Let's get there quick. So it's not all like... I have a big garage. So I went into my garage to get some drawers and things. So if we go in here, I have a big old garage with loads of drawers and things in. So I thought, oh, I could use some of these drawers to put like, actually another thing, side note, I think I've been looking at social media so much recently, like refreshing and looking what's going on. My eyes have got so sore, so I've had to put my glasses on. I've had to put some eye spray stuff on and they're really hurting. So if I look a bit like, anyway, I've got lots of drawers and tray fast systems and all stuff's down here. So I wanted to take one of the drawers to put in the kitchen so I could keep all the kids' stuff for school tidy, and when they're at school they have trays, and I thought it'd be a really good idea for them to have trays at home as well so they can get used to that. So my plan is, this is the second part of the plan, but the first part of the plan is down there. So the second part of the plan is I am now going to spend today going through these clothes and I'm going to vacuum pack some of them. There's like old pyjamas and stuff that I don't need, Halloween stuff, so I'm going to vacuum pack all this. That's my plan today, and that's the second part of the plan because I need these drawers to go in. Go back down the garden of wind. It's nice to hear the birds tweeting. Stuff still carries on even though the world's going bonkers, doesn't it? The birds keep on tweeting. Nothing stops that happening. And the flowers keep on blooming and the grass keeps on growing. Was that a little bit philosophical? I think it might be. So I'm going to use this grey set of drawers here that I'm just really cleaning because I got the little tray fast system out of the garage and we cleaned it and it's a bit mouldy because the garage is a bit damp, so we can't use that unfortunately. And I do think maybe when we've got a bit of time, perhaps Stephen should, I don't know, paint them all. I don't know what to do with them, but I cleaned it all and I thought I don't really want that in my kitchen, and I thought we've got the plastic ones and the plastic won't be mouldy. So I'm now going to vacuum pack all that stuff and then bring the drawers in here, and I think they're either going to go where the bin is or they're going to go on this side, or they might go there, but there's a plug there and we'll probably need the plug for the computers. And then I'll fill up the drawers. Are we all up to date? Tray fast, mouldy, no can do. Plastic outside drying, not mouldy, can do. Emma needs to vacuum pack clothes so we can use the drawers that were holding the clothes. I think we're all where we're meant to be. Oh, I just found, when I was in the garage sorting all the drawers out, I just found some egg cups that my nanny Joyce bought me for Easter one year, I don't know when. So I'm going to clean them up, give them a new lease of life. If you don't know, my nanny Joyce passed away a couple of weekends ago, so a little sign from Nana self. Right, the drawers are all cleaned. Cleaned up all the outside and also the inside of all the drawers as well. Much better than that grotty tray fast system, the plastic. These, I think I would have got this from like Home Bargains or something. It wouldn't have been very much money. So I've got a tray for each child, and each child's got a whiteboard thing reading books, the work they've been sent home from school, and also an art book and a nice kind of spare time, free time little book. So if they finish the work, they can do that. Same goes for Erin. She's got a colouring book and a book that I showed the other day all about me. Then the next drawer is like art supplies, Pritt sticks, glues. Guys, if you're going to be teaching your kids at school, get those Pritt sticks in because they run out so quick. Chalks, a little mat so they can do some painting, and then at the bottom is kind of like the treat crafts, Play-Doh. Ethan gets a toucan box every month, so I put that in there. And this is going to live on here. We've got the A3 paper on the top, and then we've got the little thing there, and the plan is I'm going to have one child here, and me here in the middle. One child here, and me in the middle. So hopefully I'll be able to kind of set them off on activities, and I'll be able to have my laptop up as well. Or of course Stephen will be helping out, so Stephen can sit here with his laptop as well. He'll probably be doing more of the maths, and I'll be doing more of the creative stuff because I am terrible at maths, like the worst at maths. So that's the plan, Stam. I will come back to you and let you know how it goes on Monday, I think. So it'll be interesting to hear in the comments, especially if you're a key worker, how you're managing it all. And if you're in a different country, how you're managing it all. I want to hear all the opinions from all of the people. So these are my little shelves here, and I've decided I'm going to sort through them because I want to pull out books that I want to read during all this kind of downtime. I want to pull out, sort through my candles. I want to see if there's any books that I can give to like my sister or my mum that I've read that maybe they want to read. So this is how it is. I've got Real Housewives of Atlanta on, which by the way is cracking. And what time is it now? 10. Got a couple of hours to do it. So let's see how we get on. Everybody's going to go, it looks no different. But I took everything out. I cleaned everything. I've got a pile of books to my mum and sister. And I've kind of put the books in colour. So we've got white, pinky reds, greeny blues, blue, and another white and a black at the bottom. And then we've got here a little Disney sign that I got off Etsy a few years ago. We've got my brilliant Disney Traditions that Stephen bought me. We've got my favourite little man from Trader Sam's. We've got a picture of Live with the Kids. I've tried to keep in, like, so we've got the pink, we've got a little thing Ethan's made me for Mother's Day. And then with the white, we've got the cake topper off our wedding, the white shelf. That's kind of greeny above the greeny. All the candles have all been cleaned and sorted. So you're probably going, Emma, this looks exactly the same. But I know, Erin, we think it looks different, don't we? Yeah. I'm not so happy with the top shelf, so I don't know what to do about that. But the rest of the stuff, I think it looks cute. I like it. And they've both made their little signs for the drawers. And I'm now getting Erin to make one that says supplies and Ethan to make one that says art. And because I will probably have a lot of time on my hands as well. Or maybe when the kids are reading, I thought we could all like have a reading bit together where I read as well. I have got out for me to read Bossy Pants, you're even laughing in the room, by Tina Fey, which I got at a National Trust second-hand store, like 50p I think. Silka's Journey, which I've had for months and I've still not had time to read. Becoming Michelle Obama, which is £2.50 hardback in the National Trust second-hand shop as well. We're going to miss the National Trust so much whilst they're closed because they're our favourite places to go to. And then this, which I forgot, and the other day I was thinking, I'm sure I bought a book from Disney World, The Haunted Mansion, Imagineering a Disney Classic. So I'm going to read this as well, which is the most geeky geeky thing in the world. But the Haunted Mansion is, and kind of the creepy stuff is my favourite Disney stuff, and I'm not sure we're going to be able to go to Disney World this year now, even though, you know, we booked our holiday, so I shall be tucking into this instead. Hello guys, it's Monday, it's first day of having the kiddos at home. Stephen is working in our office. I thought I saw a cat then, I was like, Stephen's working in the office because he has to start work at 8:30. So I am with the children and we are at the back. So I thought they're currently doing some maths challenges. So this is where we will be working. Here, there's Erin, there's Ethan, there's me. And I thought it might be a bit helpful for me just to give you a few tips. It's very noisy in this room at the moment because we have the washing machine on, we have the radio playing, the kids are playing maths games. So what I think I'll do, I'll go into the front room. Right guys, we've got 25 minutes on this until it's break time, okay? Then you need to do it again, don't you? You need to do it again. Right, let's go to the front room. They're still shouting about their maths computer games. So firstly, I just want to say, if you are a key worker and you're not at home with your children and you're out doing, you know, in the shops or doing healthcare or firemen or social workers, you are heroes and big love to you. I know, I'm sure some of you would love to be at home with your children. If you are in another country at this moment in time, we are encouraged to social distance. Getting so excited. I wonder if he gets this excited at school. We are encouraged to social distance, so we are kind of staying in the house. The roads are pretty clear. There's not many people around. Our children are off school, but if you are a key worker, then the children are going to schools with like a skeleton staff. So they're being looked after so the parents can, you know, help do the important jobs we need to keep us going. So I thought I would just do a few little tips about how we will be homeschooling at home. I'm not saying I'm right. It's day one. I could, by this time next week, I could have completely changed what I'm doing. But how we started was today we set out some ground rules for the homeschool, and I will put them up now. So it's things like, I want the children to put their hands up. I don't want them to walk away from the table without me saying any, you know, without asking me and me saying, yeah, it's okay. We are also going to be respecting each other. We're going to be staying motivated. We're going to be staying calm, hopefully. So they're kind of the rules. My family thrives on rules. Your family may not. Your family may be using this time to be a lot more flowy and free thinking, and which is amazing, but my family crumble unless there's routine. So I will be starting school every day at 9. From 9 until 10 we are doing maths, half written maths, half their computer maths. From 10 till 10:30 there's a break, and they are allowed to go outside. They're allowed to go up to their bedrooms, but they are not allowed like on the floor where I am. So I can have a cup of tea and we can have like half an hour away from each other. And I've just said, like, imagine this is school, this is your playtime, and you're not hanging around with the teacher. Then from 10:30 till 12 we will be doing English. So that will be a mixture of their English tasks they've been given to them by the school. So their written activities in the books. However, I did find some of the written maths activities this morning a bit challenging, so I might adapt to that. But also I plan to do a project, and this week the school has set a project about family. So they're both going to be doing family, and I'll adapt it because obviously Ethan's 7 and Erin's 9. So for an hour and a half we'll be doing English. I'm looking over there because I've got like a little kids library. This might encompass the environment, it might encompass geography, it might encompass RE, because I used to be an RE teacher, might encompass history, but always kind of like an English writing, spellings theme. I would take this opportunity to think, right, there's no national curriculum. We don't have to stick to what the teachers are sending us. We can teach our kids whatever we want. So if you wanted to do a whole topic on Black history, you can. Or if you wanted to do feminist icons, or if you want to do really environmental projects, you can. This is your time to do it. So from 10:30 till 12, that's what we're doing. From 12 to 1 we're going to have lunch, and I'm going to make us sit down as a family. I'm going to encourage Stephen to have lunch as well, so we can all be together, and hopefully during this time he will be able to kind of hang out with them, so I can do mum things like putting the washing on. And then from 1 till 2:30 we're going to be doing creative tasks, so that might be some of the craft packs that you saw that I bought a couple of weeks ago. It might be painting, it might be going into the garden collecting stuff, it might be sitting down watching Disney Plus for an hour and a half. It's going to be creative free time for us to be creative and be together as a family. With regards to how we're splitting the work, obviously I'm still working, Stephen's still working, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, my work has kind of dried up a little bit. Understandably, a lot of brands are kind of saying we need to postpone ads. So hang on munchies, I'll be with you in 2 minutes. So yeah, I don't have as much brand work, but what I will be doing is I'll be uploading some more videos. I'll be working on some Disney posts when the parks eventually open. Stephen, however, is expected to work 8:30 till 5 every day, so we are going to get him to step in if I need to edit, or if I need to film something. I'm going to step in. His talents really lie in, he'll be able to do like baking with the kids. He'll be really good at that, and maybe some gardening and kind of more life skills stuff. Sorry, I apologise for your audio, but isn't anybody else finding this a bit stressful? So my sleep is just like all over the shop. I'm like, whoa. So he will be doing more creative, more like life skills kind of things. He's not the most patient when it comes to maths and English, but he is really good at going, right, you beat an egg and we'll do this, that and the other. So I would love to hear how you're managing it. I would love to hear how you feel about being a key worker. I would love to hear how you are managing the homeschooling. I would love to hear how you're managing social distancing, how you're coping. But that's just kind of what I'm doing, and I will check in with you every few days and give you an update of how it's going. It might be rubbish and I might have to change everything, I might have to scrap everything. I have no clue. Nobody knows what they're doing. On Instagram I am going to be doing some quizzes. I'll have done a Disney one which you'll have missed, but I'll be doing a Disney Parks one soon, so that'll be at 7:30 English time on an evening, like twice a week. But that's how it's going. I just thought I'd keep you in the loop, and I will revisit at the end of the day and let you know how the first day went. Let me know if you want any other kind of videos, like a proper sit down, top tips, anything. I'm here to help you, and I've got time on my hands to edit and stuff while the kids are working. So right, back to the grindstone. So to let you know how the morning has gone, maths is fine, the tumble dryer's on. Maths was fine, English was fine, and then I asked them to work together. They're outside now having their lunch, running around for a bit. I asked them to work together, and just turn the tumble dryer off. Erin was having none of it. So I've definitely kind of swapped the teamwork I wanted them to do. What they're going to be doing is they're going to be FaceTiming and phoning their nans and granddads and aunts and uncles and asking them some questions to do a newspaper report on self-isolation. So here are the questions they came up with. We have got, so basically we sat together, they came up with a newspaper name. That was where the row began, Steve. They both wanted different names. Ethan wanted the Nobody News, Erin wanted the Family News, Family Weekly or something, I can't remember. So that's where the rows began. Anyway, so they've come up with the questions. What have you been doing in your house today? How have you been communicating with your friends? Do you feel bored sometimes? What kind of food are you eating? Are you going to do some new hobbies during this time? Have you been outside today? So what they're going to do is every day they're going to phone up a relative, and then on Thursday and Friday they're going to make this newspaper report and then print it off on Friday. So that's this week's like little project. I'm finding that half-hour chunks are working well. I'm finding that setting one off, the screaming is glee, not fear. Starting one off a little bit earlier than the other one is working well, so I can talk to one and then focus on the other. And I'm finding having the little extra now the dog's barking, now they're all kicking off. Having the little extra quiet time books is working well as well. So if they finish a bit early, I can give them that. But so far it's fine. They're going to have an hour for lunch now, and Stephen's here making lunch. And then an hour and a half of crafts this afternoon. So what I'm going to do is, on the topic of family, we are going to design a personal coat of arms shield for the family. So I'm going to get them to draft it on plain paper. Then I'm going to get card, and then I'm going to get them to paint it outside. That's the plan. I will not be doing painting every day, because the thought of having to clean the paintbrushes every day fills me with utter woe. But we will do some today, and then tomorrow, because Disney Plus is out, I think I might just get them to have a little mooch around Disney Plus for the afternoon stay. I've booked in a FaceTime with Erin's little friend Maisie at 2, so she can have a little chat with her. But then maybe for that half hour, I might just sit down with Ethan and let him watch something that he wants to watch on Disney Plus. So that's how it's going so far. Day 1. How many weeks are we going to be doing this? It's going to be interesting to watch back in a few years how I coped, and how on day 1 I was so positive, and by day 20 I was tearing my hair out. But you will be coming along with me for the journey. I've got my peach spirit rose gold jersey on. Erin's got her spirit jersey on as well. I will be mainly wearing Disney clothes, I've decided, because Disney clothes make me so happy, and it's not something I generally wear in my day-to-day, so I'm going to be wearing it in my day-to-day now, because we're not going anywhere, and if we are going somewhere, it's around the block, 6 feet from anybody else. So, leggings, spirit jersey. Stephen, you're going to go on a little bike, try and go on a little bike ride, aren't you, every couple of days, early in the morning, and just get out and get some fresh air whilst we still can. So yeah, hope that gave you some like little tips and some ideas. I will keep uploading probably 2 vlogs a week, and then like a main channel video as well, which will be like a sit down thing. Let me know any hints and tips, let me any, you know, YouTube recommendations, let me leave any links, because it might help other people in the comments who are homeschooling. Like I'd love tips for little kids, for older kids. I love you lots. I hope you're bearing up, and again, the key workers, you're heroes, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.